All right, thank you, Jessica. Well, organization and safe disposal of meds is critical for your health and your family's health. Helene Seguda. Did I say it backwards?
That's okay.
No, I don't know. I got that crisscrossed. Certified professional organizer is here with Living Order SA. I don't know how that happened. I just put the S and the H
That's
on
my
the wrong
evil twin
one.
you're thinking about.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, let's start on a better note. This is a very interesting subject. We had talked about it. You said you wanted to come in and talk about meds because a lot of us, not only the ones that doctors prescribe, but over the counter, they go bad or they expire, and we don't know what to do with them once they're like that.
Right. And so we don't want to dump them down the toilets because it gets into the water system, and it's not exactly safe to put in the trash because you don't know if an animal might get into it and ingest it. It's poisonous.
Okay.
And so the DEA offers a National Take Back Day, which is happening Saturday, April 26th. So if you check the tab on my website, livingordersa.com, you can look up the different locations there, and that is the safest place to dispose of your medicines.
Now, are there a lot of places in San Antonio that you can dispose of medicines?
Not exactly.
Okay.
There are a few recycling programs, and so that's one of the other links that I have on that page. So there are a couple of smaller pharmacies in town that recycle.
Okay.
You can talk to your own pharmacist. You can also talk to your doctor because they're individual medical professionals who do have some recycling programs set up.
So just talk to them directly so you can find out. Okay, well, let's see some of the medicines that we would see at home and what you suggest for these.
Well, the first thing you want to do is gather them up from around the house because a lot of times when we get sick, we're curled up in a fetal position.
Yes.
We just kind of leave the medicine.
It's true, because we can grab it very conveniently when we don't feel good.
Right, so you want to gather it all up, and so that way you can actually see your inventory and know what you have, and then divide it up by categories. So you might want to have all of your medicines together in one spot.
Okay.
And keep those medicines or vitamins, whatever you need to take, close to the spot where you take them.
Okay.
So you might have your morning supplements in the kitchen where you have breakfast. You might have your nighttime medicines near your nightstand or in the restroom, so you remember to take them right before bedtime.
Okay.
You can also gather up the things that you use occasionally, like allergy medicines and cold medicines, and get those all together in a bin. Now, if you have multiple people in the household who need to take all of these, you might consider dividing things up per person.
Okay, so each one have a bin. Okay.
Precisely. Now, if you have the challenge of remembering whether or not you've taken your pills for the day, you can use something like this, a small container with all of the days labeled. Now, keep in mind that these open bins and these containers, they are very easy to get into. So if you have little ones at home, it's really important to keep these in a safe place.
Yeah, you were saying that a friend of yours actually had this in her purse.
Right.
And her daughter was able to go in and get it. Now, everything's okay, but it's one of those things, it's so easy because you put your purse down or something and you don't think about your child going in and being able to get that out.
Right. So if you're a mom or a dad and you're carrying a large bag and you've got your medicines inside there, you need to be really conscious of the fact that when you set the bag down, your child can very easily crawl over there, so keep that in mind. Put the bags up higher as soon as you can to prevent that.
And kids safe, you know, on the top where they say it's kid-proof, sometimes it's not.
And
they can still find a way to get in, right?
Exactly. So always keep these in a safe place. Now, preferably locked up in a cabinet, but sometimes if we keep them locked away in a cabinet, we forget to take them.
Sure.
So just make sure that it's up higher off the ground, away from where kids can get into that.
Very nice. Okay, so livingordersa.com, you can go there, and Helene actually has a great link to the DEA drop-off areas. It's a little tab that she has there. It's very easy and convenient for you to check it out. If you have any questions about Take Back Day or getting your life in order at all, Helene is the woman to do it for you. You can check her out on her website, livingordersa.com, or call her at 892-4990. Thank you so much for coming in and actually showing us how to do all of this today.
Thank you, Monica.